Hey everyone, it's Sandra and it's time for November favorites. I have a really solid group of products to share with you as always. Some new, some old, spanning a bunch of different categories. So I'm going to start with makeup because that's been exciting me the most lately. Every year as we approach the festive season, I do see myself embracing makeup even more. I tend to get more into more glam looks. I tend to take my time and do my eyeshadow more when I do have the time, and it's a lot of fun to play. So I've definitely been noticing. I started off the month really minimal. My go-to base was the Chantecaille Tinted Moisturizer mixed with the Lancome All Over Concealer and the Makeup Forever HD Powder. I did a video of this base routine, and I'm going to link to it in the description box if you haven't seen it. But I started off the month with like a lightweight base, and then I ended the month with a lot more coverage. This is actually the combination that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the Pat McGrath foundation and mixing it in with the Clé de Peau Radiant Cream Foundation. And together they make such a gorgeous combination. This is what I'm wearing today. This has been my glam fuller coverage combination that I've been reaching for, and I've been really happy with it. But like I mentioned, on the daily, if I don't want to do a super glam face, just a little bit of Chantecaille Tinted Moisturizer, just blend it all over my face with my fingers, and then a bit of the Lancome Teint Idole Concealer wherever I needed. That's been my lightweight combination. I mean, this is not going to be surprising at all, but I'm going to mention it again because this has been my most used blush for the month of November. And I know quite a few of you also bought this blush in the Sephora VIB sale. I've also used this on my Instagram a bunch of times, and it's Laura Mercier Fresco. Let me know if you bought it. If you bought it this year, and let me know how you feel about it. Do you also love it? I think it's such a beautiful blush. I've had this for almost 2 years now, and I love it. I love it so much. I find it so flattering. I'm wearing it today. I love that I can wear a really bold lip with this. I can wear a nude lip with this, and it's one of those really versatile blushes. It has a really nice soft sheen to it as well. If I'm wearing this on an everyday basis, I feel like I don't even need a highlighter with it because the sheen that it has is sheeny enough for me. It's just a really beautiful sculpting blush. Gives a bit of warmth, gives a bit of sculpting to the cheeks. It's so pretty. And I really love Laura Mercier blushes. I think they are probably my favorite, one of my favorite powder blush formulas that's still on the market, because Lord knows the other ones that I've loved keep getting discontinued. Moving on to eyes, I have to give a special shout out to the Tom Ford quads. These are the 2 Tom Ford eyeshadow quads that I own, and I have been using them a lot this past month, and they bring me an insane amount of joy every single time I use them. They are, I mean, I've had them both for a while, and they are some of my most cherished products in my makeup collection. This is Nude Dip. It's a gorgeous taupey shimmery palette, and then this is Coco Mirage. Coco Mirage is unfortunately discontinued, so if you are kind of craving Coco Mirage but you can't get it anymore, they do have kind of an updated version of this called Mink Mirage. They're very similar. Actually, Mink Mirage is maybe a bit more versatile because it's not quite as red toned. It doesn't have this color here. It instead has like a darker, like almost like a black smoky shade. So I still think Mink Mirage is an amazing option if you are looking for a super luxe but super versatile matte eyeshadow quad. I really don't think you can go wrong with the Tom Ford ones. Can these colors be duped? Absolutely. But there's just something about the experience of wearing these shadows and applying them. It just, every single time I wear them, one or the other. Today I'm actually wearing both because whenever I do favorites videos, I do try to kind of put on my face most of the stuff that I talk about, but I don't know, just the ritual of getting ready and opening the palette, it just makes me feel so so fancy, and it's such a special treat, and they blend in so beautifully. Every single time I use them, I love the way my eye makeup turns out. Whether it's a super, super basic everyday eye, you know, if I just slap this all over the crease, all over the lid, blend it into the crease, and then just kind of apply this on top with my finger, whether I do that or whether I do something more involved, I love the way my makeup looks every single time I reach for these quads. These have been my most memorable eyeshadow rediscovery for the month of November. I've loved them. And I've also really, really loved the Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner pencil. This is the classic, it's a classic brown. It's a really, really dark brown pencil. And this is amazing, as you can tell. I've mentioned this in favorites videos before. This is the best eyeliner if you like a smoky liner look. If you don't want to look like you're wearing like a harsh line of eyeliner, if you love the look of a blended smoky liner and you use eyeshadow to blend it out, this is the best. It's a powder pencil, so it's not like those gel liners, like the Marc Jacobs gel liners that you know, that's set and then they don't budge. This is not like that. It's not like a gel that sets. This is like a high pigment powder. So this is a lot better for blending. Also, speaking of eyeliners and the Marc Jacobs gel liners that we all loved, unfortunately, Marc Jacobs Beauty doesn't really exist anymore. I saw this really interesting bit of information on Instagram and I thought I would share it with you. I haven't personally tried this product yet, but I have high hopes. And you know how I feel about my little makeup conspiracy theories, but the Sephora collection 12-hour contour pencil eyeliner. Apparently, that product has been reformulated and it's now the same formula as the old Marc Jacobs highliner formula. And I have to say the hypothesis kind of checks out because they have the exact same three finishes that the Marc Jacobs liners used to have. They have a glitter finish, a matte finish, and a shimmer finish. They're owned by the same company. The manufacturer that made Marc Jacobs Beauty products, Kendo, also owns Sephora. Thought I would put that out there if you are searching for a Marc Jacobs eyeliner replacement. I know some of you had been asking before, and that was before I knew this particular bit of information. So hopefully this will help you out on your eyeliner journey. Moving on to lip products, my go-to lip combinations have been Makeup Forever 3C lip liner. This is another oldie but goodie, old faithful product of mine. This is the lip liner that I go to if I just want to subtly, very, very subtly enhance my natural lip line. This matches my natural lip color pretty well. So I've either been doing this and Chantecaille Honeysuckle, Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is just the easiest, most gorgeous lip product, and if I'm just having like a minimal makeup day but I just want a little something on the lips, such an amazing combination. If I want to level it up a little bit from that, I will do the Byredo Earth Dust, and this is such a gorgeous color. In the beginning of the year I wasn't really reaching for it, but now I've been reaching for it a lot more and I love it. It's such a gorgeous lipstick. It's probably the most fancy, my favorite design of a luxury lip product. It just feels really heavy in the hand. It's metallic. It's got this like unusual shape. I love the duotone of it. It's magnetic, and the finish and the actual formula of the lipstick is really, really beautiful. If I want to liven it up a little bit, I will do some of this Sicily Fito Lip Twist in shade 25 just in the center to almost give me that popsicle look effect. Or I will do a little bit of gloss, and this is an old gloss. I don't think they make it anymore. It's an old Burberry gloss in the shade Pink Mist, and I really want to use this up before it goes bad. This is definitely the oldest lip gloss I have in my collection, and you know how I feel about wasting products. I like to enjoy and use up what I have before it expires. So I've been kind of trying to use this more, and it really reminds me of the Dior lip oil in the shade Rosewood, and that's been kind of having a resurgence online. So I felt like, hey, why don't I just shop my stash instead of buying a new lip gloss? I'm just going to see if I can kind of get the same vibe with the product I already have. So that's kind of what I've been doing. If I want a little bit more of a sculpted lip, I will do the Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine Lip Liner. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing this lip liner with the Byredo Earth Dust lipstick and then the Sisley Phyto Lip Twist in shade number 25 just in the center to give me a little bit of life. And this lip combination is amazing. The pigment lasts so well on the lips and it just feels really comfortable and moisturizing at the same time. Oh my God, I love, love, love this. It's a very pricey lip combination, but it makes my lips look and feel amazing all day. When it comes to skincare, I have a little bit of skincare, a little bit of body care to round up the favorites. I have this product that I love. I've been using it every single day, morning and night since September. I was actually so excited to collaborate with Clarins when they launched this product. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I still love it. This is not part of a paid partnership or anything, but I still love and use it every single day. And I just love how refreshing it is. And I'm really, really happy with my eye contour area. I apply this all around and I feel like it's helped firm up my eyelids a little bit. And, you know, I still have fine lines because I move. I'm a squinter. I move and I do a lot of expressions and movements with my eyes. So naturally, you know, I will have creases in that area just because of the expressions that I make. But this just feels incredibly refreshing and hydrating, but it's lightweight. I don't love the feeling of a thick and heavy eye cream. If you do have a more dry eye area, you can still try this, but then you would probably want to top it off with either your moisturizer or a thicker eye cream. The other skincare favorite, I definitely wanted to give an update on this because when I mentioned this in my Empties and New Products video, I was kind of on the fence about it. I wasn't sure how I felt about it because it's a weird product, okay? This is the SkinCeuticals Phyto Corrective Mask, and it's this gorgeous green gel mask. It's loaded with botanical extracts. It smells very, very medicinal. It's got like a strong herbal scent, not so much of a spa scent. It smells like alcohol and herbs. Because it does have quite a high alcohol content in it. So sometimes when I put it on my face, it stings and then I get worried. But the more I use it, the more I like it. And this tones down redness like no other. It's amazing. And my skin looks so plump and hydrated and soothed after I apply this. I still don't think I would apply this after like a laser, even though they claim that this is like a good for post-procedure skin. So if you get like a peel or a laser and you want your skin to calm down, you're supposed to apply this on. I would still kind of be nervous to do that just because it kind of does sting when you first apply it because of the alcohol content. But I love it. I love it. And it really does tone down redness and give me really plump, hydrated skin. At first, when I first apply it, I'm like, oh, this is weird. And then after a couple of minutes, it starts to feel really cooling and hydrating and soothing. And then I really like it. So this has really, really grown on me. So I thought it would be worth mentioning again. Next up, I wanted to talk about a hair product, a new hair care product that I've incorporated in my routine over the last month that has completely blown me away, and it's worth all the hype. It's called K18 and it's the Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. This is amazing. I think it's Portuguese. I think it was developed by a group of Portuguese scientists, and it's on the same level as Olaplex, maybe a little bit better in terms of the science of its active ingredient and how it actually helps repair your hair. It's not just marketing speak. I feel like there are so many hair products on the market that claim to repair your hair. A lot of the times, you know, they coat your hair with oils or silicones and it can make your hair feel repaired, but then, you know, it kind of goes away. It doesn't actually rebuild the bonds and rebuild the protein that your hair is made up of, but this actually works, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's really expensive, especially given the amount of product that you get, but it's absolutely incredible. So if you have damaged hair, I mean, if you've never color treated your hair, if you don't really use heat on your hair, you probably won't need this. But if you highlight your hair, if you heat style your hair, if your hair has been through a lot, you need this in your life. This will just kind of help get you back on track. And it's an interesting product because when you use it, you're not supposed to condition your hair at all. So you shampoo your hair as usual with your favorite shampoo in the shower. Then after you're out of the shower, you're done, you towel dry your hair, you put this in, you wait for 4 minutes, and then you don't rinse it out. You just proceed with your styling. You can then add your styling products, you can start blow drying your hair, do the whole thing. And it comes with a little booklet that gives you the recommended dosage depending on your hair length and your hair type. So for example, I use a pump and a half of this product. When you first start using it, they recommend you use it the first 4 to 6 washes. Just use it every single time you wash your hair for 4 to 6 washes. After that, you can just use it maybe once a month or every other week or so as maintenance. So I'm in the maintenance phase with this now. I could notice a difference the first time I used it. Like, it feels like somebody just put my hair back together, especially at the ends, because, you know, I have very fine, thin hair and I have highlights, but my ends look so nice. It looks like I just got a haircut. The science behind it is really cool. It works in a different way than Olaplex. I think they're both amazing, and I think I'm personally gonna continue using both. I don't use both in the same routine, but I feel like alternating both is good for me and for my hair. I still love, you know, my hairstylist uses Olaplex whenever she does my highlights, and that has made such a huge difference in my hair and allowing me to get more highlights over time without any breakage. So I'm still a big fan of Olaplex. I just think that in terms of, like, if you need that extra help building, like rebuilding your hair, incorporating this into your routine, I mean, you can't really go wrong. I think it's worth a try. And finally, the last beauty item I wanted to talk about is body wash, and it's the Necessaire body wash. I'm so happy that they finally have bigger bottles, because my number one gripe with Necessaire body wash was how little the bottle was. This is a really, really nice body wash. It's super, super gentle, but it lathers really nicely. It smells really good. My favorite scent is eucalyptus. My husband's favorite scent is sandalwood. So I have one of each here to share with you. I love these aluminum bottles. I think they look really, really, really chic. We actually keep them on the side of our bathtub because sometimes we use them as bath foam as well. So it works as a bath foam, it works as a shower gel, it also works nicely as a hand soap. So I just buy the big refills and I refill my hand soap with it. I refill my shower, like the regular bottle for the body wash in the shower, and then I keep the big bottles just on the side of the bathtub for bath use, and I just love them, and I'm very happy that they finally have these big ones now. Fully recyclable aluminum, which is great, and I love them. They also have a bergamot, I was gonna say shade, but it's not a shade, it's a scent. They have the bergamot scent, which I like, but not as much as eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is my favorite. They also have an unscented one, which is always great. Always great to have an unscented option in anything for those of us that tend to be more sensitive, but my favorite is eucalyptus. Michael's favorite is sandalwood. It's a very earthy sandalwood. So that's my body care favorite. In terms of some random media favorites, I have been really enjoying beauty podcasts again. I kind of go through phases with my podcast listening, and over the last month I've enjoyed listening to an episode of a beauty podcast when I get ready in the morning or when I take Pepper out for a walk. And let me know what your favorite beauty podcast is. The ones that I listen to are Fat Mascara, I listen to Breaking Beauty, and I listen to Full Coverage. Sometimes I listen to Mariana Hewitt's podcast. It's not always beauty focused, but sometimes she'll have like a more beauty specific episode. So I do enjoy her podcast as well. So yeah, let me know if you have a favorite beauty podcast. Let me know what it is in the comment section. I'm always game to try a new podcast. So that's what I've been listening to. I also finished a book this weekend that I really loved. So I thought I would recommend it in case you're looking for something new to read, maybe over the holidays if you get a break. It's fiction. I love reading fiction. Fiction is my favorite. And it's called Piranesi. In my mind, it's like an Italian. It's with an Italian accent, like Piranesi. That book, I'm still thinking about it. And you know it's a good book when you still think about it days after you finished it. It's such a good book. It's like fantasy meets like slightly psychological thriller, kind of. I loved it. If you like the book Circe by Madeline Miller, you will like this, I think. Like the tone of the narration, the world building is similar. I really enjoyed it. So I think you would enjoy it also if you tend to like the same books that I like. And what else? The Great British Bake Off. This season that just ended, and it has been probably one of my most favorite seasons of Bake Off yet. I feel like they had such a lovely group of people. I mean, every year they have such a lovely group of people, but this year especially, I don't know, I just got so emotional watching the finale, and I loved it so much. And yeah, if you just want like the ultimate heartwarming television, you can't go wrong with Bake Off. We've also been watching the show, is it called Blown Away? I think it's called Blown Away. It's like a glass blowing competition show. It's on Netflix, and it's really good. They had 2 seasons of it, which we binged watched at earlier times in the pandemic, and then now they have a Christmas special on, in which the glass blowers are like competing to make Christmas decorations, and it's so good. It's so fun to watch. When you see how these beautiful objects, how vases, how bowls, how Christmas ornaments are made, and you see the craft and the art behind it, you just appreciate the object so much more. At least that's how I feel. So I'm really into that show as well. I think it's really great, worth checking out. I think that's it for now. If I can think of anything else, I'm sure I'll mention it in my upcoming vlog. But let me know what you've been watching, what you've been reading, what you've been listening to in the comment section below. I always get such amazing recommendations from you. So I love giving recommendations and getting them from you, because I feel like a lot of us are kind of on the same wavelength on here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a really beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.